Well, there are many things in life we run across that, might bother us, but sometimes there's just that one thing that gets us a little more than the rest. So for today's On Our Mind, we're asking, what are some of our biggest pet peeves? Michael, you want to start us off with that one? Because I know you had one we were discussing off air a while back.
Well, we were trying to come up with pet peeves earlier, and it was, I think one is after you have a meal, I was like, and if you're able to, I always try to brush my teeth. Because, I don't know, it's always good to get the food out, be clean, and especially if you're having a meal, usually, you're gonna see people afterwards, and I don't know, it's just the polite thing to do is to, if you're talking to someone, if I'm getting, closer to them, and I want the clean breath.
At least, yeah.
I'm always thinking about it, because I was like, I don't want to offend them with my breath at all.
Or something in your teeth too, which that would make sense too. I mean, I think it just depends on the situation, whether if you have a chance to brush your teeth at all though during the day, because I know
exactly if the chance.
Professionals say morning and evening or twice a day at the very least. So for brushing teeth, but at the very least, so some good high quality H2O could probably help wash out some of that too.
Mouthwash or something.
Or mouthwash, yep.
Yeah. Devin, what about you? What are some things that really grind Devin Biggs' gears?
Oh my, I think most of mine is actually when it comes to driving. And that's really highlighted more in tourist season. And now, before I get into this, though, I'm not the most perfect driver either. No, I don't think anybody is really, but still though, I mean, probably my biggest pet peeve is people not using a turn signal or people going faster than slower when it comes to speed, and I'm like, make up your mind or something like that. Or one incident that happened, though, is people pulling right out in front of you, though, and you have to slam on the brakes and at times lean on the horn. So I think a lot of my pet peeves are more driving. I'm sure there's others that are not driving related too, but this is the one that stands out right now to me.
Interesting. I think mine comes from, I'm a tall gal, I have long legs, I walk fast. When I'm in a crowded place and people just are walking so slow, or they stop in the middle of the walkway. This was a pet peeve that really started in high school. When, couples would stand, in the hallway. I went to a big high school, lots of people, small hallways. And they're just stopping right there where people are walking.
Seems like this has been stewing for a while.
It's been stewing. It's always, I've never really said much about it because I always felt mean, but just when you're in a crowded place, just don't stop in the middle. Where people are walking.
Unless something surprises you or something like that.
Yeah, there's sometimes solid reasons, but...
Hey, I might see Devin afar, and have to stop immediately where I'm standing and just,
is that Devin Biggs, or is it that Michael Loldholtz, or is it that Carrie Bladorn, or...
You never know. I saw Carrie the other day, and I had to go up and, chit-chat with him out in public. It's just what happens. Yeah. But... that's just, what's been on our mind, I guess.
Yeah, plenty of other things, I'm sure, that, really get us. But that's just, keeping it kind and simple for TV.
What about the ticking clock? Does that bug anyone at all?
I think it's therapeutic.
I drown it out.
Oh, you drown it out? I think the only time it gets annoying, it actually annoys me sometimes, so it depends on the clock, though. But when I'm trying to sleep or when I was back in college taking a test, sometimes it would kind of paranoid me.
Interesting.
It's good to know, Mr. Biggs.
Yes. Well, for now, coming up, see which town you can get a little bit of a taste of this weekend.
But first, Howard is in the Mr. Food Test kitchen with a recipe for country coleslaw.